Hey everyone, welcome to the Hot Sauce Show. My name is Zach. I'm your host. We are live in Albuquerque at the Fiery Foods Show. And right now I have Paul from Old Saratoga Spice Rubs. Paul, thanks for joining me this afternoon.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, so tell me about Old Saratoga Spice Rubs.
First off, clean. Gluten-free, MSG-free, no preservatives, no anti-caking agents, no tree nuts or peanuts. What a lot of people don't know is in our country, we regularly use things like sand and sawdust as food additives. And it's in most dry rubs. I choose to formulate mine in a way and blend mine in a low humidity environment so that I can avoid using those things. But it also puts a shorter shelf life on mine, which I'm perfectly willing to live with. Well, shelf life shouldn't mean keep it on there forever. Shelf life should mean use it up in time.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And what you're telling me before we started, what's your tagline?
If you love it, rub it has been our legal trademarks, since 2010.
I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, we have. I know you have a lot of products. 31, which is crazy.
Dry rubs.
Just dry rubs.
Just dry rubs.
And I wish we could sit here and do them all, but we've hand-selected these three. So tell me about the first one here.
Okay, so we'll start with the smoked kosher salt. Now, a lot of folks make smoked salt products. Most of them use liquid smoke in the process. Most of them use sea salt in the process. Okay. I actually use coarse kosher salt. So I have to convince a small rock to absorb smoke flavor. And I figured it out.
A lot of cajoling.
It takes a few days.
And is the smoke, is that a trade secret what it comes from?
I use a blend of oaks.
Okay.
Yes, because oak is the only wood we will allow to touch our food and store our food in and still eat that food. We use no other wood to store food. It's the pickles, crackers, fish, name your food. It's always an oak barrel. It's no other substance.
Interesting.
So why
deviate?
The brain has been taught for years, eat oak things.
Yeah. There you go. All right, let's try it.
Put your spoon out for me, my friend.
There's yours.
You. Mine.
Yep. Perfect. Cheers.
Enjoy.
That is smoky salt.
You get that. It tastes like you're eating bacon or barbecue, but there's no bacon or barbecue there.
Yeah. It's just the salt.
You put a little tiny taste of this on a piece of cut tomato, and you put it in your mouth. Your brain says BLT, knowing darn well there's no B and no L.
Really?
It's your brain says BLT because that's what it's tasting, but you know darn well you didn't eat that.
That's really tasty.
And so that is, if you're a steak purist, that's the salt you want on your steak. You want nothing else.
Yeah.
That on grilled vegetables, that on sautéed vegetables makes them taste like you grilled them over a fire.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
In your pan on the stove, you can get that taste just by using that salt. And it's not magic. It's just salt.
Just salt.
So if you use a teaspoon of salt for this, use a teaspoon that teaspoon of salt in your chili makes your chili taste smoky.
Incredible. And no liquid smoke or any other funny business.
No.
Yeah.
It actually takes the process to turn it from regular salt into this takes almost a week.
Wow.
Of not letting your smokers go out, tending bunches of smokers. If I didn't end up with that, I wouldn't bother.
Yeah. That you nailed it. It's perfect.
Thank you.
What's the next one you have?
Okay, garlic mustard jalapeno. Now, this is my personal. I don't want to use the trade name and get in trouble. There's a certain red hot sauce that says they put it on everything.
Yeah.
People who know me now carry this around in their pockets too.
Everywhere.
You don't understand the people who come up to me at shows who I've been dealing with now and say they call me names and tell me they walk around with a bottle of spices in their pocket now. Here,
Yep.
I'll get another one for myself.
Right.
So this is low salt. Even though it's jalapeno, it's low octane. So it goes on. I put it on breakfast sandwiches, on pizza, on steak with my smoked salt. I put it in baked beans. I make chicken with this flavor. Cheers, friend.
Oh, wow. That is great.
And you're going to get a little heat at the back end because it's jalapeno.
Yeah.
It's not overbearing. It's not.
And then once you put it on something, it's perfect.
Perfect.
How long have you had that one?
That was one of my originals, actually. And I came up with that one because the words sounded good together. Garlic, mustard, jalapeno,
bang, bang, bang.
And it's funny because other recipes have taken me years and years to perfect. That one I sat down and wrote the math before I ever tasted it, and I've never changed it once.
Wow, that's perfect.
I've never. That's one of those things that just was
Really, really good.
If you believe in God, God gave that to me.
Very, very nice. All right, what's the last one we got?
All right, last one. Now, this is where things really start getting weird on you. Okay, because I hope you're a fan of General Tso's chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what if you could have General Tso's chicken with no grease and no chicken? And then you could make anything you wanted that flavor.
Is that?
Or you could even take a little bit of this and add some soy sauce, and it turns into a spicy teriyaki.
Wow.
All right, put your spoon out.
Yep.
And I'll join you on this one. This is one of my favorites because now you have to let me. I'm going to walk you through the flavors one by one. I'm going to call out the flavors one by one as they happen on your tongue in real time.
Okay.
All right.
Cheers.
Friend. Sweet.
Yep.
Ginger.
Yep.
Now garlic.
Yep.
Now the tip of your tongue.
Yep.
Wait for the last one. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Middle of your tongue, spreading out from the middle of your tongue. That's all the heat you're going to get.
Yeah.
And you taste General Tso's chicken.
Just a little parade. Wow. That was perfect.
And I do all of that magic with 25 milligrams of sodium in a half teaspoon. Okay, I'm not afraid of salt. I make salt. But if I don't require salt in a thing, I only put in the amount that it takes to... Remember, your tongue, it doesn't send a piece of cheeseburger up there. It's an electric signal it's creating.
Right.
So when you're talking about electrical signal, what sends electrical signals? Wires. Wires are made of metal. So if you can get molecules of metal into the equation, you just set up a stronger electrical signal on your tongue. Brown sugar, the cheat for all of your listeners out there, you ready? Or your fans. Brown sugar contains molasses, which are rich in iron. The free iron molecules act like salt in enhancing the taste. Salt has sodium. Your tongue denatures the salt into sodium and chloride. Sodium's a metal. So that's what sends a signal. That's what helps send a signal to your brain. So you can use other metals like iron when you get it out of molasses.
That was incredible. Wow.
That's there's a lot of I use that from sweet and sour pork to French toast.
Yeah. So good. I'm speechless. How many years have you been doing the show?
This is my first year here at this show.
Wow. Okay.
I've been in business. I started making dry rubs back in the 09, 08 back, and I was giving them to friends. They loved them. I got more friends. They finally started to become overwhelming. They said, listen, I said, I can't do this anymore. They said, we'll pay you. I said, wait. You'll do what? You'll pay me to blend these spices, and then you'll give me money? Really? At that point, I became a rub guy.
Yeah. And then the rest is history.
There's a happy Mrs. Rubs waiting for me for dinner.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, I hope you have a great show.
Zach, thank you for all your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening to The Hot Sauce Show. Be sure to follow us here and on socials to stay up to date on future episodes.